Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel again. I'm Tassos, and behind me is my Atari 2600 collection. In the last video, we covered Phoenix, an arcade game that was ported to the system that was definitely space-themed. The late 70s and early 80s were definitely the space age of video gaming, and it's really easy to understand with big movies like Star Wars. But sci-fi was not the only thing that would inspire the creation of these video games. There was also horror. So let's take a look at Wizard of War, a game copyrighted by Bally Midway and ported by CBS Electronics on the Atari 2600 in 1982. Clearly inspired by Ridley Scott's Alien, so because in space nobody can hear you scream. Let's grab our cup of tea and take a look at Wizard of War. Awesome. So this is the board of Wizard of War, and before we start off, I want to say something really important. If you try to play this as one player, then you have to use the second port, the second controller for some reason. So let's press start and see how this game looks and how it feels. As you can see, we're that person, the yellow person, that's moving around in these dark corridors destroying monsters. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, oh, come on, this is it? Like, this is how Alien is replicated? No. These monsters are not gonna be visible all the time. And that perfectly replicates a scene from the movie where Dallas goes inside the air shaft to find the beast and kill it using a flamethrower. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm moving in dark corridors. The sound is really atmospheric, even though it's very simplistic. It's just one note. It goes faster and faster and creates... Oh, do you see that? That yellow monster? It goes invisible from time to time. And this is where the whole feel of Alien, of Ridley Scott's Alien, is replicated. Because like I said, you won't be able to see these monsters for long. They're gonna be invisible. And this is where the biggest copying of the movie for me comes along, because you see that radar over here? This is the radar that tells you vaguely where the monsters are. And when they start going to go invisible, this will be your only help. This right here. You'll be able to tell like the vague whereabouts of the monsters. And it's exactly like the movie, because when Dallas went in the dark air shafts that were exactly like a maze, he wasn't able to see the alien. He was only able to vaguely figure out, and there it is. They start disappearing. See, the yellow one was invisible. It just spawned right in front of me. The only thing... See? The orange one is right there, but I can't see it on the board. This is how it replicates the feel of that scene in Alien where Dallas was trying to find a monster. Look at that. And I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be some kind of boss. I have to kill it, obviously. I got it. Really good game. Really good game, guys. So it starts off simple. You can see the monsters. But the radar is right there. And totally reminds you of the same radar that was used in the movie for the heroes to actually try and find the monster in the air shafts. And we have just like that, we have the same thing here. Like we have dark corridors, monsters that go around. They even have tails. Exactly like the, oh my god, the yellow one is one of the invisible ones. And now they start to go faster. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's intense. They got me. And now we have an orange one too. And it went invisible. It went invisible. I don't know where it is. I have a vague idea where it is just by looking on the radar. And it got me again. And of course it's an arcade style of game. This is how it works. Great game in my opinion. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you like those arcade style video games. So this is how it replicates Alien, Ridley Scott's Alien in my opinion. It's definitely like that. I mean, whoever watched the movie can definitely tell what is going on over there. And for what they had back in the day, this is really impressive because it captures the overall nervousness that the character had while going into the air shafts, trying to find the monster, not knowing where it is, not being able to physically see it. And I think it replicates that feeling, when you hold the controller, which is awesome for a game made in 1982. So that was Wizard of War. Did you like it? Have you played it before? If you had to rename it, what would you name it? Because, Wizard of War doesn't exactly sound like Alien. Anyways, leave your comments down below. If you like what you saw, press like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. As for me, I'm gonna see you next time. Until next time though, keep gaming. Have a good one.